The February 25th, 2019 meeting of the Public Safety Committee will now come to order. Mr. Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Mr. Alcoffer. Here. Chairwoman Boyce.
Here.
Mr. Delahanty.
Here.
Ms. Harris. Mr. Mafucci.
Here.
Mr. Michike. Mr. Shepard.
Here.
Mr. Terp.
Here.
Mr. Zale is excused. Vice President Draw.
Here. Next item on the agenda is public forum. Is anybody signed up for the public forum?
There is not.
The public forum is now closed. Next item on the agenda is approval of minutes. You have the January 14, 2019 minutes before you. They will stand approved unless the clerk is notified before the end of the day. Before we start with our next item of business, I'd like to thank all our emergency personnel, those that watched over us with the high wind storm and the job that they did to keep all of us safe. So thank you for that. And yeah, so thank you. So next item on the agenda is new business. Mr. Clerk?
Referral 19-0035.
Second.
Moved by Vice President Debbie Draw, seconded by Legislator Alcoffer. Questions on the floor? Seeing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Next item.
Referral 19-0036.
Madam Chairwoman. Second.
Moved by Legislator Alcoffer, seconded by Legislator Terp. Questions on the floor? Yes, Legislator Shepard.
To the administration, through the chair. Will the legislature receive a copy of this report?
Through the chair, yes, they will.
Thank you.
Yes, Legislator Mafucci.
That was my question. I'm good.
Okay. Any further questions? All right. Any no further questions? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Item passes. Next item on the agenda.
Referral 19-0037.
Madam Chair. Second.
Moved by Legislator Terp, seconded by Legislator Delahanty. Items, questions on the floor? Yes, Mr. Mafucci.
Thank you. Through the chair to the administration, how many body cameras do we currently have?
Through the chair, we currently have 28.
Thank you. I have one more question through the chair to the administration. How many more do we need to ensure the entire road patrol has them?
Through the chair, we have 179 road patrol deputies.
So it's going to be a while.
Through the chair, correct.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Any further questions? Yes, Legislator Terp.
Through the chair, why is this coming from the Office of the Attorney General and not the Division of Criminal Justice Services like in the past?
Through the chair, I was told that the funding came from the federal government, and she decided that's what she was going to use the funding for. So I didn't receive any other information than that.
Okay, thank you.
Any further questions? Seeing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Next item on the agenda.
Referral 19-0038.
Move it, Madam Chairwoman.
Moved by Legislator Delahanty, seconded by Vice President Debbie Draw. Questions on the floor? Yes, Legislator Delahanty.
Okay. Through the chair, what tracking software is this referral referring to?
Kim Hinckley, counsel to the sheriff, through the chair. This is a tracking software that from Benchmark Analytics. The purpose of the software is for employee tracking, performance measures, disciplinary measures, use of force, and so forth.
Okay. And through the chair, how many responders were there to the RFP, and were any local?
Through the chair, I don't believe there were more than one response, and that was through Benchmark.
Okay. And through the chair, have we contracted with Benchmark Analytics before?
Through the chair, no, we have not.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Legislator Mafucci.
Yeah, through the chair to the administration. Does Benchmark have a local office, or are they out of town?
Through the chair, they're based in Chicago. They do not have a local office.
Thank you.
Any further questions? I just have one with regards to, will we get a report with regards to the tracking that we're doing, you know, in a year or 6 months, or is this something that just is for internal purposes only?
Through the chair, it's for internal purposes.
Okay, thank you. Seeing none, no other questions, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Item passes. Next item on the agenda.
Referral 19-0039.
Moved by Legislator Draw, seconded by Legislator Alcoffer. Questions on the floor? Yes, Legislator Turp.
The chair, why were you approving this grant for the period of April 14th, 2018 through May 4th of 2018? Is this past debt due?
Through the chair, this is a revenue contract. In the proposal was that it was going to be under $20,000. As the security was offered, the contractor continued to ask for security measures. That's what brought it over the $20,000.
Okay, thank you.
Any further questions? Yes, Legislator
Chair,
Alcoffer.
could you explain a little about the program? I'm unfamiliar with this here, you know, the security along the canal.
Through the chair, it's the Canal Corporation. I believe it's the tree removal project that's been ongoing, and the company asked for security measures, I think probably in light of all the PR that was going on at the time.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay. Anything further? Seeing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Item passes. Next item on the agenda.
Referral 19-0062.
Moved by Legislator Alcoffer, seconded by Legislator Turp. This is a matter of importance. Any questions? Yes, Legislator Turp.
Chair, why specifically is this a matter of importance?
This was through the chair, this was a contract that should have gone through back in December. Apparently, there's 2 contracts with the Office of Court Administration. One is for the Public Safety Building, the Hall of Justice, and this is for the Appellate Division. And apparently, the 2 contracts cannot be combined, and there was a mistake that this was thought to be the Appellate Division, was thought to have been presented in December.
Yes, Legislator Mafucci.
Thank you, Madam Chairwoman. Through you to the administration. So the state is reimbursing all the costs?
Through the chair, that's correct.
Thank you. It's wonderful. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Any further questions? Seeing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Item passes. Yes, at this time, recognize Legislator Alcoffer.
Madam Chairwoman, I just wanted to express my condolences to all the folks in public safety for the passing of our good friend Dave Richards over the weekend. Dave was one of our last, he was the last volunteer fire chief for the town of Gates. I remember last year about this time, I hosted a state parks meeting at the public safety training facility, and Dave gave a very elaborate tour for about 20-25 of us from people across the state, very knowledgeable on public safety. So, and again, I see Dave. I used to train with Dave in the gym, just a great guy, a former Gates resident and everything. So I really am sorry to hear about his passing. Again, I offer my condolences to you folks who worked with him on a day-to-day basis.
Thank you, Legislator Alcoffer. Is there any other business to come before this committee? Seeing none, this committee stands adjourned until we have our next meeting. I apologize. On March 25th at 5:30 p.m. Is there any reason we should leave the committee open for your colleagues? We don't see them. We don't know if they're coming. Okay. All right. So this committee will stand adjourned until March 25th. Thank you.